I knew that one day when I asked for a large, they gave me a small cup. That one look, they kind of look the same.
Have a night.
Look the same.
The medium cup and the large cup look the same to
They
me.
ain't the same. There's about that much difference.
I know, that's why I get confused. Y'all know I'm special.
Have a night.
Good morning, I'm back, y'all. I'm back like I left something. Y'all come on back, come on back. Sorry about that. Hey, Cara. I tried to put my phone on airplane mode, and I guess my phone don't like that. Bullseye, where you at? I guess Bullseye say, this girl here, I'm sorry. I know, do not. I can't. I know. I just figured that out. I just figured that out, Bullseye. I can't put it on do not disturb. See, I'm learning, though. I'm learning. Just put it on do not disturb. Shoot, how do I put it on do not disturb? I ain't even gonna worry about the do. I don't even know how to put the phone on do not disturb. I got this old iPhone. I don't never have my phone on do not disturb. I don't even know what that button look like. Oh my God! As you tap into live. Okay, let me start all over again. Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Look, honey. Good morning, everybody. Give everybody a chance to come on in here. We loving on each other, baby. We got to spread some love, honey, because it's, baby. Baby. In my Whitney Houston voice. Baby, Bobby. But it's baby. It is too much. Woof. Internet is being a little too much. Monetize. Yes, if you would like to bless the message, the messenger, you could bless with super chats, super stickers, or you could bless my cash app. However you feel, just being a blessing. You could be a blessing. But like I said on yesterday, it's like I got to figure out how to put my phone on do not disturb. That's what I got to figure out. Because I never put my phone on do not disturb. But I know every time I get going live and things get the conversation and it was right on time. Good. What was her name? Francesca. Yes, when I tell you God is so good, like Francesca, she was really on my heart. And like I said, I hope and pray she reach out to me through my messenger. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't know what someone going through from day to day, you know. So we just giving everybody an opportunity, get everybody a chance to settle in. How is everybody doing? How's your mental? You know, if it's something you dealing with, you don't have to tell everything, all your business, but if we could just pour our love out on you and give you positive affirmations to uplift you, encourage you, to let you know, guess what? We here to see another day. And the good part about it, the blessings is that God gave each and every one of us new grace and new mercy this morning. I'm doing wonderful. Thanks for asking. So we all covered under new grace and new mercy every day. And we just wanted 38 people watching, only 8 likes. Y'all tap the screen, tap the screen. Good morning, Miss April. Good morning, Rangie, Sonia, Emo, good morning. Truly Grace, good morning. The Mayor, good morning. Ikis, good morning. Open Book, good morning, darling. Spicy Brown, good morning. I'm trying to. Y'all give me a minute because I wonder why my thing be going light and then it go dark. Good morning, Monica. Good morning, Jacob. God bless you. Good morning. Yes. How's everybody doing? Good morning, Francesca. Love you, love you. I'm glad you're here. I told you to reach out to me. Can y'all get Sanal or whatever that person name? Get them gone. They say let them stay in here because it's good for the algorithm, I guess. I guess if they ain't saying nothing crazy, I guess all they saying is hi. Hi, Sunday. So I got to do a little better with that. They not talking crazy out their head. They can stay there. I don't know your. We had put it in the chat for Facebook. If they not saying nothing crazy, nothing disrespectful, like a lot of CCs are saying that it helps with the algorithm. So if they're not saying nothing disrespectful, nothing crazy to nobody, just let them stay there. Eventually they'll leave on their own. Hopefully they need to hear a good message too. Miss Francesca, can someone drop my Facebook name in the chat for Miss Francesca? Miss Francesca, you might have to look through the chat real good. So one of the CCs, I'm gonna drop my Facebook name in the chat so you can reach out to me through Messenger because I would love to talk with you. So me and you can, so I can have a way of reaching out to you and building that angel mom relationship with you. I want to do that too. I gotta first I got to work on how to set up my. I tried it before, but it was kind of confusing to me. Everybody keep telling me to go to StreamYard, but I got to figure it out. So I don't know if I need to do it from a computer. My laptop is acting up, but I would love to do a panel with angel moms, angel fathers, whether if you're a mom, father, just anyone that has dealt with losing a loved one, and just a panel for support. So I would love to have a support panel here on YouTube, because a lot of our stuff is most kind of like how TikTok is. I feel like TikTok live is kind of like StreamYard. Thank you, Gymnast. Thank you. Good morning. Maybe Open Book can help you. Okay. Long Live Angelo. Yes, that's my baby. And even in that, Miss Francesca, when you get strength to do it, and God will give you the strength to do it. I don't know how old your baby was, but whenever you get the strength, one day you're gonna be able to tell your story. And I'm telling you, like when you talk about your baby and keep them to your heart, when I tell you, it gives you strength. You don't understand how empowered you would be. You would be so powerful, like you will help so many people, just your strength alone. A strength of a mother and a father that lost a child, and people be like, how you do it? How you do it? And that's the open discussion right there. Happy birthday, Lily. Keep it funky. Good morning. Oh, she was 15. She was just a baby. She was just a baby. We definitely sending love and prayers your way. Virtual hug. Virtual hug. Yes, hug. I hope you can feel this because I'm squeezing tight. From another mother to another mother. I'm sending you so much love. I'm sending love your way. Virtual love and virtual hugs your way. And when you, Miss Francesca, when I tell you, you just start writing down things. Write down things. That one, good morning. Write down things um that you all did that makes you happy. I know it sounds crazy what I'm saying, like you'll be like, I'm grieving, and this lady telling me, and I promise you, when you hold on to all the memories that you do have, I mean, it's such a blessing. It will be such a blessing, and you're going to be a blessing to so many people. Just like what I'm doing, you're going to be doing the same thing. You're going to be doing the same thing I'm doing. And you're going to remember the day when you open up. And that was your first step. The first step of healing is talking about it. You didn't have to come here and say what you said. So even with me, that's the first step. I have to open up and be transparent and let people know my life and what I've been through, especially when we talking about loving, because that's my foundation. So the Lolo, y'all drop them Lolos. So the Lolo is actually my foundation. Loving on loved one. Thank you. It's a little dress I got on. My sis birthday. What it is? My sis birthday. Her name is Grace. Can you? Happy birthday, Grace. Andrew, good morning. I seen somebody else in here. That one, Lexus, good morning. Oh, okay, yes. Just sign into your StreamYard account from your phone, Gigi. It is similar to on the laptop. Okay, I did it before, but it's just like it seemed like it's so confusing to me. My baby died on the. Oh, BB. What? Oh, BB, I'm so sorry. We send love to BB. We send love your way, BB. I'm so sorry from a mother to another mother that knows all too well. When I tell y'all, when we get on here and when other people tell their stories, we think it's just us, but we'll later find out that somebody's going through something way worse than we are. We have BB here. BB say her baby passed on the 23rd of February of this year. Sorry to hear that, BB. We send much love and blessings your way. We send strength your way. Love you too, BB. I send you a virtual hug your way. And we here to support. We're not here to hurt anyone and make anyone feel bad, because we know everyone have their breaking point. It's a breaking point for everyone. But we're not here to break. We're not going to break. Here, we're not breaking and we're not folding. We're going to get through this, okay? We're going to fight the good fight of faith. We're going to keep fighting the good fight of faith. And the fight that we're fighting is not a natural fight. Even in the midst of us losing loved ones and things like that, that's gonna happen. I lost a little cousin yesterday. I was scrolling through Facebook, and I found out that one of my cousins, his son passed yesterday. So I don't know what was the cause of it. So when I tell you there's somebody somewhere dealing with something, but here we're gonna uplift, encourage. You are so kind and nice and beautiful. I hope you are having a great day. Thank you, Cassandra. She's trying to go live from StreamYard on her phone so she can drop link to. Oh, can I do that now? I didn't realize you wanted me to do it now. Do I need to do it now, Bullseye, or should I do it tomorrow? Hey, good morning, Ashley Chats. Bullseye, should I do it now or just wait so to give everybody the heads up that would want to come to the StreamYard? Because will everybody still be able to find me on StreamYard? Thank you, Mick Games. Good morning, baby girl. Okay, tomorrow. You are so beautiful, Queen, and I love your accent, but where are you from? I'm from Florida. I don't have an accent. That is not an accent. I'm an old country girl. That's all it is. I'm a city girl with a little country in me. That's all. That's all, and that's it. Where are you from? I'm from Florida. So yes, we know there is a lot. Okay, I'm gonna ask you all, yes, but it will weed out the trolls because you're not going straight from YouTube, which is great. Okay, Bullseye. So for those of you that know that's where I'll be, I'll test it. I think I want to test it out. So probably later today, I'll just do a test run for maybe 15 minutes to see. So before I go StreamYard, I'm gonna do a test run. So we're sending blessings. We have a few moms in here that said Miss Francesca in here. She lost her daughter. Her daughter was 15. Miss Bibby came through and say she lost her baby in February. So we want to send much love and much prayers to those mothers and fathers that's in the chat. Well, we do have a father that comes in every now and then. Mr. Harold, he comes in from time to time. He buried his child like a few months ago. So I'm a mother. Like, these are sensitive topics. And if you're sensitive to, speaking about, and your heart is not ready for it, maybe you just need to leave the chat, because it's my platform going to be more supporting and uplifting and encouraging, because when it's a child, especially young children, it's very hurtful. So we want to send prayers and strength their way to these moms that's in the state, mothers and fathers that are still grieving. And grieving don't have an expiration date on it. So don't misconstrue what I say. It just, some of us just know how to have been on a journey. Even if you, and I don't want to say that it's wrong, but me, I think because of the way I processed it, and it's all about how you process how I went through it. But I went through my healing with God. And yes, I do have my moments, but I can tell you I have greater moments and happier moments than I do sad moments, because I trusted God with the process, and I'm still trusting God with the process, because it's a journey. It's still a journey. It's nothing that you get over. It don't go away. But I still have to be God. God chose me. I'm a chosen vessel of his to be able to stand in the gap, to be able to be a support to others, to let them know what he did for me and how he did it for me. But what I share, I'm not forcing this on anyone, but I know it worked for me. It worked for me. It definitely worked for me. And I can truly say God is good. And I can truly say I am a living testimony. I am a living testimony. And you can be a living testimony. No matter what, it don't have to just be the loss of a child. It could be, you could be a testament of anything, of how God has brought you through, how you've been in the valley of the shadow of death. We keep talking about that. But God said we'll fear no evil, because the love of God is in us, and he's going to give us the strength and the power to do what we need to do to overcome the wiles of the enemy. Because we know the enemy is at work. He's busy. He works overtime. He's on the clock. He don't stop working. And that's something that you got to realize. Even when life with you, and it feel like, oh, I'm so overwhelmed, because that's what the enemy of the world, that's what he do. He comes to steal, kill, and destroy. That's his job. He works overtime. He pounds on you like never before. But if you in something and you feel like I'm doing this on my own, you can't fight this fight by yourself. He said we fight the good fight of faith. You fight the good fight of faith. You fight it knowing that God is on your side, that he's going to see you through. And if it's something that you can't change, I can't bring my kid back. I would love for him to be back. I can't bring him back, but guess what? I have to find ways to maneuver still through life without him. Not that I'm being arrogant, but he's going to forever be in my heart. Your child will forever be in your heart, but you got to always still find ways how to still maneuver. You got to first get here and be like, oh my God, because it's you got to find your grip. You got to get a grip on your life and say, even though I can't give up, because giving up is not an option. Number one, giving up is not an option. You can't change what happened. You can't change it. But giving up on life, because guess what? What is that saying to you, to your child, if you giving up? That's not what I blame myself every day. And know what? That's a part of it. Because as a mom, and you say in February you lost your baby, because BB, know what happens? What happens is I went through the guilt too. I went through, what if I would have called? Because normally I call my kids and make sure they safe. But this one particular time, I don't think you was on here yesterday when I shared this. This particular time, I didn't call my son. And I beat myself. I was like, well, what if I would have called? Maybe I could have intervened, And then my next thought told me, well, Gigi, what if you would have called him and you would have been on the phone with your son, and you would have heard your son being unalive while you on the phone. But I didn't take that into consideration because I'm normally like, I should have called him. And I was beating myself up so bad. Like, I was beating myself so bad. But then the still voice say, but what if? What if you would have been on the other end hearing your child being unalive on the other end? You wouldn't have been able to live with yourself. So when I took all that, I had to rationalize through all my thoughts. I had to rationalize through all my feelings. So what you do in your emotions and your feeling of blame and guilt, you got to rationalize through all of that. Don't make yourself feel bad, because don't blame yourself for nothing, because it's not your fault. So once you maneuver through all of that and you tell yourself, I was a good mother, it wasn't my fault, and it's not your fault. It's not your fault. And you don't have to live in blaming yourself for something that was out of your control. Let me see. Bless sister. You and Fantasia Barrino favor each other. Keep up the great work with your channel. Thank you, Shelly. Thank you. For those of you that may not know, I'm gonna be testing out StreamYard. Probably I'm gonna, once I get off of here, I'm gonna go and try to test it before everyone start going live, because I know there are a lot of CC's gonna be going live, so I don't want to. But I'm just test running StreamYard. BB, you're welcome, love. And just you can reach out to me through Facebook, BB, because I want you to know, as a angel mom to another angel mother, that you're not in this alone. And sometimes you feel like you're in it alone. You have nobody to talk to. And sometimes it's like, do anybody understand you? You have people telling you, oh, it's going to be all right. Oh, you're going to get over it. You don't have to accept that. You don't have to accept any of that for someone to tell you, oh, it's going to be all right, you can get over it. You don't have to accept that from anyone telling you that, because at the end of the day, that's your child. And I dare anybody come up to me telling me, oh, you'll get over it. That's the day I will go off. That's the day I will go off, because it's so disrespectful. And as a mother or a father, whoever, however, sister, brother, cousin, nobody have that right to disrespect you when it comes to your loved one, to tell you, oh, it's going to be all right, you'll get over it. Nobody have that right to disrespect you when it comes to your loved one. You have every right to put a person in their place. You have every right to put them in their place about that, because it's so disrespectful. To reach out. You all can reach out to me on Facebook. What is your advice to a mother who 36 with 2 kids who... Well, my advice, if a mother is going through an addiction, some type of way, if this mom is going through an addiction, the family, she's hurting. Any person that you see on drugs, and it may look like, for attention, that person is crying out. Oh, twerking. Well, she could twerk. I twerk, and I'm 54. I don't have Facebook, my ex. Do you have Messenger? Do you have Messenger? You can Messenger, you can download Messenger. It don't have to be Facebook. That's what I mean, Messenger. You all can reach out through Messenger. BB join tomorrow. Subscribe and hit. She will open up her panel and drop links tomorrow. Thanks so much. Oh, WhatsApp. Okay. I have WhatsApp. You can contact me on WhatsApp. I just need to know the name through WhatsApp, and I could contact you through WhatsApp. And I will be on and I will do the StreamYard, so I can invite those of you that feel comfortable. You don't have to be on camera, so I just want you to know that when you come, you don't have to be on camera. Like, I'm not a therapist. I'm not any of that. I'm a real person. I'm a mother who experienced the loss of her child 19 years ago. And it don't just have to be about losing someone. Whatever you, BB, drop your WhatsApp so I can find you. Yeah, thank you. I'm gonna have to write it down. So write down your WhatsApp, BB, so I can write it down. I have my ink pen right here. Call or text to connect with. Yes, you could call or text 988 for mental health professional. So if you need someone to talk to, you feel like you all alone, no matter what you're dealing with in life, it could be drug addiction, alcohol, you fell victim to being, alcoholic, drug, anything, whatever it may be, and you need someone to talk to and you feel like you don't have anyone, you do have anyone. Bullseye, can you put that the suicide number up there too? You're never alone. Never feel like you're alone. Never feel like you can't talk to anyone, but you can talk to someone. Francesca, if you on here as well, make sure you reach out to me on Messenger or WhatsApp, whatever your connection that you could connect with me. Hey, I'm new watching, talking of. We not here talking about foolishness. We here talking about trying to help people, uplift and encourage people. But yes, so like I said, I experienced that, the guilt, the pain, like we talked about, there are stages of it: denial, anger, you blame yourself for it. You think you did, you made me feel human again. Thank you, BB. You are human. You are human. You are someone. You are. And I'm happy that you came through here, that we could lift you up, uplift you, encourage you, to let you know you're going to make it. You're going to get through this. God going to see you through it. Just continue to keep praying. Don't give up on God. I know sometimes we want to blame God. That's a part of denial. We blame God because we like, how could a loving God allow something like this to happen? But God, you say you God of love, and why this happened and why that happened. And the first thing we want to do is blame God. But it's not God. God is a loving God. He will see you through. And that's a part of it. It'd be the first thing. We don't even with me, when I got the call about my son, it was like I was asking God. I was like, and people be like, don't question God, don't question God. If God say have your own personal relationship with him, you have to ask questions. So don't let people tell you don't question God. You go to God. He understands. He knows your heart. He knows your frustration. You can scream to the top of your lungs, and he already know that. And guess what? He's still gonna be God. He don't change not. He changes not. And after you get all your frustration, your yelling and your screaming, he gonna come with an audible, calm, sweet voice. And he gonna speak into your spirit. But he gonna allow you to get it out. He's gonna allow you to get it out. You are entitled. That's why in the Bible he say he rent the veil. You don't have to go through. I'm just, don't take this out of context. If you feel like you want to go to a therapist, you go to a therapist. But I feel like I can go to God. I can go to God for anything. With my thoughts, he already know your thoughts. He know your thoughts. He know your heart. He know what you're going to do before you even do it. But he loves when you bring it to him. When he say cast all your cares, he tell you what to do. You go to him with your hurt. You go to him with his pain. If you got to keep going and keep going. And you tell him all about it. You get it all out. And then when you get it all out, then that's when he could start working on your heart, working on your emotions, and working on you to put you back together again. When you lose a child, when you lose a loved one, no matter if it's a child, loved one, brother, sister, cousin, your life gets shattered. Your life is shattered. A piece of you gets shattered, and it's like your world get flipped upside down. And now you got to learn how to cope all over again of that absence of that loved one not being in your life. But the only person that can put your life back together and mend your broken heart is God. He the only one. He could only one. He could send people as myself and other people to say, say how good God was to them and say the things that God did for them. You don't have to be in a dark place. Being in a dark place and being in a place of, why? And I asked God, I said, Lord, why my son? Lord, I've seen you work so many miracles. Why my baby? Why this had to happen to my baby? But I had to understand I already knew that the enemy of the world only comes to steal, kill, and destroy. Now you feel like I got the son, now I'm gonna attack the mom. You know what I'm saying? So he don't care, he just come to destroy. Can you all still hear me? Because the call just came through. Drop them Lolos in the chat. If you hear me, drop Lolo in the chat. Loving on loved ones. Okay. But when I tell you, you got to fight through all that. You got to push through all that. Oh, thank you, BB. Because it's all in love. It's all in love. See, that's what I was saying. When you delivering a message, or when it's all in the deliverance. Because when I deliver my messages, I want to deliver it in love, that I know that someone can convey with my message. I want my message to be understood. I want my message to go out and be able to touch somebody's heart, not coming off hard and angry. That's why I prayed. And when I was telling y'all yesterday, and I prayed when I told y'all the first chapter of me, y'all would have been like, oh my God, if y'all seen the first chapter of me when I was lashing out. I've been there lashing out. I was angry. I was frustrated. And I was like, you know what? God want to use me. He want to use my life. I said, Lord, take the pain away. If you want me to be this voice, I know with me giving my message and my deliverance. And when I give my message and my deliverance, I didn't want to put my hurt on other people. So I prayed and I asked God to continuously heal my heart. So when through my hurt and through my pain, but when I give my message, it's coming where it can be a help that nobody, like, people be like, well, her message sounded good, but all I heard was rage. I don't want the deliverance to be overshadowed with my hurt, my pain, because I want it to go out and that it can touch somebody's heart, to let them know I once was you. I was you. I was feeling the guilt. I was feeling the blame. I went through all of that. I went through all the phases of it. But God, how do you meet a traditional woman that wants kids, marriage? Thank you, Shamika. Sometimes you don't want to be. And I understand that. And guess what, BB? You're not by yourself. I had someone reach out to me yesterday. They lost a child too. And they reached out to me and say, you know what? What did I do sometimes, and I just don't want to live? You're not by yourself. You think you're the only one? You know how many moms just want to give up? But BB, giving up is not an option. Giving up is I'm saying this not to say it to hurt your feelings, so don't take this. Giving up is not an option. Giving up is we got to be that voice for them. If we give up, guess what? We're going to be that voice, and we're going to be able to help somebody else. Thank you. God said he'll beautify the meek with salvation. Hello, Cynthia. Thank you, everyone. The live is intended for educational and informational purposes only. Everything spoken here on my panel and my chat is allegedly opinions and my personal experience. You can't hear me? Y'all can't hear me? I hate when they coming through my thing.